Aquarius, 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 how you doing? Sorry. Suddenly I just thought, have I deleted an old video without rendering it? Sorry, Aquarius. Sorry, because normally before I start again I have to delete what I've already done. And don't worry about it, Aquarius. Something is on my mind of what I'm hearing for your channel messages. You are always on my mind. Somebody's constantly on your mind. But one thing that you need to get done, something to do, because I'm hearing like I need peace and something that is tropical, like fruit or vegetables or fruit, or but tranquil, like tranquilizer is also what I'm hearing. Elijah, but like tranquilizer, tranquilizers. So something to do with like horse tablet or sleeping tablet or sleep apnea, like doctor sleep. But you might have something to do with like sleeping remedy or something that is on your mind around your sleep, okay, or around somebody sleeping over, and that they're constantly on your mind around sleeping, or who they're sleeping with. I don't know if someone's sleeping with an enemy here. I don't know, but I definitely keep hearing that some of your channel messages is around one thing. Stephen, or King, or Lion King, which means Leo, is constantly on my mind of something that I have to get done, and when it is, it's like a weight lifted off my mind. So it kind of means that your mind is cluttered with a certain thing that you want to arrive or get done. Because it feels like that, or done, the name done, but like something, or diner, someone works at a diner, like a diner, restaurant, diner, because I'm picking up like, I don't know, like fruits, vegetable, food, but like at a diner, like an American diner, or this is something to do around food here, but American diner, or American werewolf in London, what is that, a wolf, something to do with wolf, or wolf and, sorry. Aquarius, good morning, how are you? So if you haven't seen this channel before, I channel some stuff from the Akashic Records first, and then we look into your tarot. If you are obviously an Aquarian, in a general reading, you can also watch this as a Leo, but it would only relate in a general reading, because I call out a name which is Aquarius, but because Aquarius is an 8 in a general reading, you can also see if any of these messages relate with the Leo reading, okay? Even if you have this in your chart or not, it doesn't matter where. Okay, it doesn't matter where, you can still watch it because you are classed as an 8, okay, but it's only general readings, okay, so it wouldn't work in a personal one. Okay, so something here is on your mind, it feels like, right, and as soon as I get this one thing off my mind, I know that I might be able to sleep better or feel better, but it's something around like a feeling that you have. I don't know if it's a metaphysical one of love, because what I am hearing is that it's something that hasn't happened yet and it hasn't arrived. But as soon as I get this off my mind, my feelings might start changing. Now I have to be honest with you guys, I do have Aquarian in my chart. I am waiting for my CPAP and I can't wait to get that sorted out because my mind is all over the place because of my sleep apnea, okay? And it's getting worse. My diet is getting worse. I found out a load of things about sleep apnea, that your weight can get worse because you don't have any energy, and it also produces certain things within the body that actually can, because when you're, I think it's like testosterone or something that sounds like that, but like when your brain is suffering with oxygen, your body creates a substance that would more actly like a woman, okay, so like hormones and things like that, so you can be very hungry all the time and sleeping. Man, it's very disturbing, and it's something that is on my mind. So I have to be honest with you guys, those messages are there. I am a part of one of these readings, so yeah, so something here around, like I said, there seems to be like internal, like an internal track or something, like internally, like it's a feeling internally that I have, that I know that as soon as I get my body sorted out, I'll be okay, and that'll be one thing off my mind. So I don't know what it is to do with around a body. So like, I don't know if there's like a funeral coming up for you or anything like that, or you're dealing with Scorpio 4, but that would also represent possible Aries, okay? But as soon as I get this one thing out of the way, or this one thing off my mind, then I can actually start to like feel better and do something, because it feels like something is coming up for you right here, and it's coming up for you, And it's probably a few things that are on your mind, Aquarius, but as soon as I get them sorted out, okay, I think that I'll feel a lot better, and at least it will have cleared the air. So something with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but well, at least it will clear the air. So I'm hearing someone here has a has an air sign, moon sign, right? Now, obviously, if you're Aquarian, you'll be watching your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter anyway. But I'm hearing that in this, that obviously somebody has an air sign, moon sign, right? And as soon as I get this off my mind, it'll be okay, because I'm picking up, well, a lot of air moon signs, but I'm picking up also now an Aquarian moon, because I'm picking up like 5, which would represent like a Sagittarius Taurus energy, right? But like, I don't know, like an Aquarian moon, and it's going around and around and around and around and around and around in my mind, and as soon as I get this out of my mind, then I can physically let go of it and start over and doing something. Okay, so it feels like that what you've got coming up for this week is quite a few things for you, I would say. Things, Stephen King, Steve, but like quite a few things that you have coming up for you that is on your mind that you want to get off of your chest, basically. So I don't know if there's like a chest x-ray, or it is something to do with around like your stomach or something like that. Okay, it could even be like a woman's cycle, because I'm definitely hearing like 4 of change energy. Like as soon as I can get changed and like get home from work, or as soon as I can, I don't know what this is to do with around a dressing room, or like as soon as I can get some clothes or some new clothes, or as soon as I can get dressed. Someone's ripping your clothes off, Aquarius? I don't know, but as soon as I can get dressed. So, I don't know, because I keep picking up like a hospital gown or something like that, or I don't know, like an appointment or something like ointment also. Like, as soon as I get this appointment, or as soon as I get this appointment off my mind, or as soon as I get this ointment off my mind. So it's something that is like, I don't know, like cream, because ointment is cream or whatever, but food references of cream, or also like ointment, as soon as I get this ointment or this appointment like off my mind. So some of you, like I said, you're like me, you've got appointments coming up and like things this week that you really want to get finished, and kind of like, you know, when you got like a busy week or something like that, and you kind of like, as soon as I can get this off my mind, I'll be okay, and I think that will really start like helping my life. So I don't know if this is anything that tablet wise that you've got, or I don't know, something that arrives for you, like say you've bought something that will really help you, right, and you think as soon as they arrive I'll be okay. So like, I don't know if you're like, you're changing your job or something, and you've got like a PA or a personal assistant or something, and they turn up, and you're like, as soon as they turn up it'll be okay, because then they can take some of the workload off me. Or something that really helps you out is what I'm picking up. I can't tell you what that is, but they're saying as soon as this thing gets sorted, it'll really help me out, so I'll then be able to work better, like more efficiently. So something's around a fish, which would be Pisces, but I'll be able to work more efficiently as soon as they turn up, right, is what I'm hearing. Turner, I'm also hearing Turner, or Tina, the name Tina, or Turner, or Turnip, or the name Nipper. So Neil, or Nipper Neil, or people that work Neil by mouth, which is still, again, it's like a hospital type sort of thing. Hospital, like Florence Nightingale, or something like that, like Ollie Nights, or like something to do with night nurse, like I need a night nurse, or something to do around sleeping, a night nurse, or Florence Nightingale, or the name Gail. So this is like tour and breaks. This is Gail and Ollie Night, Gail Night. But I'm also hearing like yeah, something to do with Florence Nightingale, or the name Gail. I keep saying Gail. Rael, also Rael's company, driving taxis, Cancerian, 7 energies, people that could be life path 7s. But Florence and the Machine. Is anybody listening to Florence and the Machine? I keep hearing Florence Nightingale and the Machine. So some of you are listening to that as music, or it comes on the radio this week. But I'm also hearing like a machine that you might be getting, like a machine. So sorry if I come up in my own readings, but I have Aquarius in my chart. Okay, so a machine, like you're waiting on a machine. So for me, that's going to be a CPAP. So like you're waiting on a machine. So for a lot of you, that machine could be anything, because it could be something that's helping you out at work. Like I'm waiting on a machine that comes in that is Wizzy, let's get busy. Well, Wiz was Dexys and the Midnight Runners, so that was like speed. But like, I don't know if I'm going to come off that one. But like, Wizzy. Is he the name Izzy? Is he or is he not? Is he or is he not? Afraid not. Pisces Jesus. But like, is he single or is he not single? Is he single or is he not? Or is this like a daffodil or something like, I don't know, someone picking flowers or something? Like, is he or is he not? Is he or is he not? Is he, Wizzy, let's get busy. Someone's very busy. Busy. B, D or B, D, B, D. Dan, all the names that begin with D or B. Okay, B. Bianca. Danga, also Danga, someone that is from like South Africa. Or Dan. Anyway, very quickly, some machine is possibly turning up, and whatever this machine that is turns up, like say if you work as a car mechanic or something like that, and you've ordered a machine and that turns up and that makes your life a lot better. Excuse me. Or like for me it's going to be a CPAP, but for some of you, like it's like I've ordered a machine, and that when that turns up, that's going to help me out. So, help me out. So, something to do with around Franz Ferdinand, or Fernando, or somebody that, like a name that is kind of like that, but Franz Ferdinand or something. Or my Nan, your Nan, something to do with your grandma. Okay, so these are going to be messages from little children here, from my grandma, for my grandma, for my grammar. Also, I'm picking up like London grammar. So I don't know if any of you noticed, if you listen to my Angel Radio, that the vocal that I got, it's a lot like London grammar, right? But it's not London grammar, but yeah. Let the rain come. Yeah. So music, something like that, machine music. Yeah, but I don't know why I'm picking up like London or someone from London or that way, okay, or like this way where I am, but London area, Britain, or well, I don't know, you got London in other places, right? But I definitely keep picking up like London calling or Mersey beat for some reason. Mersey beat, Mersey, the name Mercy or Mersey or Mercy. Dead inside. So Muse, but like dead inside. I don't know. I'm probably just hearing things that may be on the radio there. I don't know, but I'm hearing dead inside. We're definitely dealing with Scorpio energy. It felt like a void in my stomach, or like some kind of like I feel dead inside. But Scorpio energies do feel that all the time. Right, so I don't know if you've got a funeral or something coming up, or it's kind of like an empty stomach feeling, or I mean you could be like juicing. I mean I've stopped that, but I am going back onto that as soon as I get my sleep apnea sorted out. Okay, because through that it's very difficult, because I keep like dieting, and then because of my sleep apnea and a lack of energy and a lack of motivation and the hunger that gives you also, I just end up going back on it and just end up doing it again, and then sleep kicks in, and then I end up like losing weight and then kind of gaining weight, and it's awful. The sleep apnea can really like mess you up, man. So that it's kind of like that feeling. As soon as I get all this stuff sorted out off my mind and get something that turns up, I'll be cushy and I'll be great. Okay, so that's your channel messages. You're right, Aquarius, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning, Britain. Someone's from Britain, or the name Benji, or Britain, or Britannia. Tanya, Tara, Tanya, Tana, Chara, Tara, Tanya. But like all the T's, T, 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 T. You're right, T? T, T. If you're drinking tea, I don't really drink tea. I'm from Britain. Why is it that everybody thinks that British people drink tea? No, that's in an English country garden, darling. No, I drink coffee, bruv. Coffee, give me some coffee. Coffee, 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 coffee. Jofsky, John, Jason, Julian, Jasmine, Jay, Julian, John, Jeremy, like all the J's again that's been coming up for everybody. All the people that are also same-sex relationship. I'm hearing all the gays is what I'm hearing. But like I'm hearing that though. Sorry if I have Aquarius in the 3rd house or so I don't have a filter. But I don't think any Aquarius really does have a filter, right? So unless you're looking for a filter, like something like a carburetor or something, I'm looking for a filter. I'm looking for a filter. Bruv, gives a tip. Like Swan filters, put them in the end of a roll-up. But like, yeah, gives a filter. Normally, like, because in Britain we call them filters, right? If you roll your own tobacco, you put filter in it. But we call them tips. Some people say, oh, listen, bruv, you got any tips? I'm like, yeah, buy some. Bruv, gives a tip. Yeah, alright, I'll get you one. Buy one. Buy some. Anyway, Aquarius. Tips. Something to do with tips. You might be going on a tip run and like school run for a lot of you, but also a tip run, which means that some of you are going to like declutter your house or your home and go on a tip run. That's what we call it in Britain. Pretty much you go to the, I don't know, where they have like loads of skips and tips and stuff like that, and they regurgitate it all and then shove it out back into society with something else. So it's kind of like, I can't think off the top of my head, recycling centre, recycle. So it's like recycle. Michael, also the name Mike or Michael. Okay, but let's just recycle Michael. Just be careful you don't put him in a tip. Right, recycle Michael. Why on earth would you recycle someone called Michael? Let's recycle Michael. Really? So, or M. Is somebody... Okay, I really do apologise for this. Right, this is going to sound so tactless, but this is how my spirit works. They'll just throw loads of things at me. You could be going to a cremation. A cremation, right, and cremating somebody. I'm sorry, that is so tactless for me to end up like coming to that conclusion of what that could be. But like, you know, I keep picking up like a person's being recycled. I'm sorry. So the only way I can really work out why a person would be recycled if there was a like like a cremation or something. So I'm sorry for my tactlessness of how my spirit works. It's just that as they say it, it's like a catchphrase and then you have to work it out, right? So however on earth you come to that conclusion, Aquarius, I've got no idea. But something here is being recycled. Now, if that is not a cremation or something like that, right, I'm definitely picking up that it's kind of like I'm going to do a tip run and I'm going to pretty much like get a load of my old stuff and then like go through the garage and whatnot, like, and you know, declutter it all, stuff it into a car and then go to the recycle centre and dump it all out and then come back and do another one and then go back and then do another one until like something that you've got on your mind is clear, right? So because it can be like, all right, everywhere is getting an absolute mess, right? This is just an absolute sham of a mockery of a sham. And everything needs to like be clean and tidy. So in order for me to do that and declutter things and make it easier upon myself if I've got like moving stuff around, then the best way to do that is a tip run. So if you're fortunate enough to have like a big car or something like that, or a Jeep, okay, or a Land Rover or something, right, I keep picking up things being put into the back of a car or a skip or something, or you might even be like renting a skip. My way would be not rent a skip. If you rent skips here, that's like £140 to rent a skip, and you can't really put that much in it. So normally, to save on a little bit of money, you can like drive it yourself to the recycling centre, but sometimes people around the community that where you live, they all chip in and buy a skip, and then people just put what they want in it if there's just very few, like not a lot. But I definitely keep picking up like someone might be like decluttering their home by buying a skip, renting a skip, or like doing a recycle run, okay, because I'm picking up recycling things. Okay, recycling the cycle, like getting rid of a bike or something. That might even be the mic that gets rid of something, which could be a bike. Like, I'm getting rid of a bike mic. I'm getting rid of a mic. Or you're selling a microphone or buying a microphone or something to do with that. Microphone. Microscopic. Like, I keep picking up like an analyst of someone that's going under the microscope. Like, and having something tested here. Like, I'm going under like recycle Michael. I mean, what on earth is that? Oh, sorry, what am I doing? Aquarius. Mike, you alright? How you doing? Yeah, sorry, I'm just picking up energies of like recycling something, but also like microscope, like looking at something to do with the blood or something in the blood or something like that, like going under the microscope. So that can be like going doctors, hospital appointments, so on and so forth. But anyway, how's that going, Mike? I hope everything's okay. Yeah, something like that. Recycle Michael. There's a way of coming out of it, right? Recycle Michael. Just, I don't know. I just keep picking up like recycling things. Anyway, let's have a look. Pop, pop, pop. Pop goes the weasel. Weasel. Do weasel. Wheezing? Wheezing? That might be me. I wheeze. Trust me all the time. Some of you probably try to stop smoking, or you're just like really struggling breathing and you wheeze. Like, Some of you might have asthma or something like that. I've never had asthma. But like asthma. Aspergis or something. Aspergis? Asthma? Like children that have Aspergis or something? Or you work in that field? Anyway, I could be here for hours, Aquarius. Let's see. So, show me the external energy. So things are changed with these readings. First, external energy. Then, reading for yourselves for the week, that is general. Then, a you versus them, right? But it will be thoughts and feelings. This is not all going to be on here. But like thoughts, your feelings of your partner. Their thoughts, their feelings of you. Okay. If that relates to any friend, sibling, partner, or karmic energy, right? So don't get me going on the old karmic energy, right? Some people will always say, yeah, they're the karmic. No, you have dharma. You have dharma and karma, right? So no one else is to blame for anything in life, okay? It's just the way that the world works around numerology and also star placements and placements, right? So when you look at karmic energy, a lot of people say, yeah, it's my twin flame, they chose their karmic. No, they didn't choose their karmic, they chose the dharma. They chose to run away from someone that was a lunatic. Okay, this is why I've said all the time. Empaths, very dangerous people. Very dangerous people, right? I'm not kidding you. Very dangerous people during times of awakening. Jesus, they've chose their karmic over me. I'm distraught that I was... No. Empathy is something that you learn to be an empath. And even when you are an experienced one, it is just as equally as difficult because you are open and all your chakras are open and everything. When they are, that does not get any easier. Empaths are raving fucking lunatics. They are. Right? Me included. Right? They're raving lunatics. Right? So Raven, John, Craven, Raven, whatever. But like, you know, craving food, craving constant craving. Someone's having their time of the month, or pregnant, I don't know. Not picking up pregnancy, I'm just picking up craving, right? So, you know, empaths are lunatics, you know, because emotional intelligence, believe it or not, emotional intelligence and a very intellectual, intelligent person can be emotional intelligent, right? Which means I'm very quiet, very reserved. I don't do small talk. Anybody ever spoke with me, you know, unless you paid for it, but like, you know, you'll notice that I don't speak a lot. I don't say anything, right? I don't do small talk. Small talk bores the shit out of me. Small talk. I can't. My next venture in life always goes to like music, right? Music, learning something around that and doing it, creating, being very creative, an idea. Can't get ideas out of my head, you know. So when I talk with people in my actual life, they've got ideas and things like that, that feeds my fire, right? That gets me going intellectually, right? So small talk and shit like that, don't, you know, I'm like, Xboxes, PlayStations, they're alright for a little while, give me like 10, 15, 20 minutes or like one day on it, and I'm like, man, this isn't getting me anywhere in life. I'm so bored. Right? I'm so bored, I'm so frustrated, I'm so fed up. I've got to do something creative, right? I have to use my mind and my intellect, because that's what keeps me going. That's just emotional intelligence, right? So you can end up feeling like very like secluded down, right? Because I have so much in my head all the time that I end up being affected by like not being able to be satisfied by emotional intelligence, right? So something around that, but yeah, you know, that's why I suffer through like being around people, because this is why I have a problem with people being stupid, because I think all humans are flawed. You know, you all don't want to listen to me because I'll bore you to death. But like, yeah, you know, I can't. I just don't like that. I can't do it long. You know, I can't do it long. I'm kind of like, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's nice. Right. Okay, I'm bored now. Right. That comes across as very like, you know, people will see you as very arrogant and very ignorant because you don't have time for them. But generally when it comes to like general life and stuff like that, like, you know, let's talk about the things in life, you know, and I'm like, it's boring, bruv, it's like shit. I'm sorry, but like, you know, when it comes to, let's talk about cleaning and like next door, and I'm like, no, I don't give a fuck, really. They do whatever they like, you know. I don't give a shit. Like, so I'm kind of like, I don't care what people do. Do what you like, as long as it don't involve me. As long as it don't involve me, I don't really give a shit what people do or what people say or what people, you know. I don't. I just like, well, you know, so be it. But as long as I'm not involved. Don't never get involved with people. Aquarius, never get, listen, this came up in another reading. Never ever mix business with pleasure. Never mix business with pleasure. You know, you really got to watch the Gemini Capricorn reading. Never ever mix business with pleasure. Came up before. If it happened before, it'll happen again. Do not ever mix business with people. Don't. No, don't. Do it yourself. Honestly. Because whatever is not designed for you and whatever doesn't work, it doesn't work because it is not meant for you. So it can be taken from you. You have to put work and effort into your own calling, your own design, your own thing. Has to be your own. If not, then it is pretty much given to you. And what is given can be taken if it is not meant to be. So the only way you ever find yourself is by finding your own way. You know, your own people, your own clients, your own. Right? If they're not your own, they're given, right? But what is given can be taken. This came up hugely in a Capricorn Gemini reading, right? And it hugely, right, is to do it yourself, right? Because why do I say that? Is because if you don't do it yourself, you can be given anything in life, right? Any kind of opportunity in life, and why that can be taken from you is because it's what you have about you is individually you. It's you that people end up forming a bond with in life, what they like about you. If that is forcefully given from other people in life, they may not like you, right? So your calling cannot ever be copied by anybody because it has to be authentic. And if it isn't, and anything that is given to you that is not authentic, right, is not meant to be. So it can be started to be taken from you, right? Has to be authentic. And if you're not doing things for yourself, you're not persisting with strength to think, you know what, I am self-made, independent person that has learned all of these lessons instead of just being handed it by a silver spoon, right? There are certain things that I have to learn about my calling and about myself by being reliant on me and not others, which means that I am not always reliant on other people to do it for me. That's work. That's spiritual work also. That's just taking a back seat out of it, right? I'll get everybody to do it for me so I don't have to do it myself. That's spiritual work. If you don't learn these lessons and you don't go through all of this hard work, you're not proving shit to spirit. You're not proving anything to spirit that you are worthy of an energy to get a calling. You have to do it yourselves. Okay, honestly, I've had so many people asking me, can I promote channels? No, I'm sorry. Okay, because I believe that you have to do it yourself. Never ever mix business with pleasure. Okay, it doesn't work. God's honest truth is that you will find your calling and you will find yourself, but you can't find it through other people. You have to find that essence within you that makes you you. That's what people like about you, right? Is that you are you. You are authentic, right? So when you are given things in your life, it's basically like, you know, handed everything in life, and you don't have to do anything. It's just handed to you in life. Some people are fortunate enough in life that they are brought up really rich, or they have like an extremely rich husband, or the name Rich or Rachel or Richard or something. But, you know, they are brought up with a certain way that they're extremely rich. Some people are fortunate enough, like my sister, right, is like married somebody that has loads of money, right, loads and loads of money, right. So that gives another person opportunity to do what they want, right, with their life, because they you know, it's just designed within their chart. It's designed within their chart to say that they can do everything for free because they have a very good job, or they have a very good husband that does that kind of thing, right. Whichever way it is, it doesn't matter who's designed in what way. It's just that if this is anything to do with spiritual callings, right, and you're really kind of like, oh my God, like, you know, you've got to find your own. You can't find your path because it just messes up. If people or things in life are just given to you and handed you on a silver platter all life, you know, I don't know why I'm going into that. What happened to your reading, Aquarius? But, you know, you have to find things yourself. You know, you have to do it yourself. It proves hard work and effort because it gives you focus. It gives you determination in order to make it on my own. Okay, independence. It shines in the end by being proven, right? Because believe you me, and this has happened so many times around readers and tarot readers and people that say things and do things, right? Every reader is going to end up having a beef with every other reader, more than likely. Why? Because they have a certain way of doing things. That when you start to find your calling, like mine, right? I believed in a certain thing a long time ago, right? A long time ago, I had a different way of looking at things, and then eventually as I evolved, I started changing my condition, what I knew, what I had, gifts, everything else. It started to change. So I basically went back on my own word of what I thought I knew, right? So it changes, evolution changes, right? So when you mix business with pleasure with other people, right? As soon as you go against the grain of what it is that you think and that you believe, you are controlled by another person, right? So when you start changing your belief and that changes and you go against it and think, okay, I'm hearing certain things and blah, 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 but I can't because it goes against someone else's belief. No, because they'll end up turning their back. Honestly. So, you know, you really have to like find yourself, because, you know, you can end up saying something that really annoys somebody here. Right? This is what my spirit is saying. You can say things that really annoy people that don't believe in what you do, right? So if you've done all of this off your own back and you're very private and everything stays as business, as pleasure, there's pleasure, that's business, my business is my business, what I do, what I run, what I say is my way. It's my way or the highway. Why the fuck are you here if you don't like it? Okay. So you can end up, like when you're mixing business with pleasure, you can have people that say things, you're like, what the fucking hell did you say that? What did you do this? What did you do that? Because it's how I think and how I believe and what I say. So you don't want to be controlled by anybody in life, because that will hold you back. That will make you not think, I can't say anything because I feel restricted that I work for somebody. No, you don't. No, you work for yourself. You're independent. So if you feel as if you always having to do something to work for something for somebody, you're always going to feel fucking confused and everything else, and you'll always feel as if you're doing it for a purpose of someone else. You have to do it for your own purpose. That's where you find yourself, right? So, let's see. You know, and I'm going to be straight up, and I'm not joking. Normally, when you have something and you have a lot of subscribers and you have like success, and every single, and you tell me that there really isn't any YouTuber out there that doesn't do this to any other channel. I've even tried it with people that I aspire to be like around music, and they do exactly the same, and I don't blame them. You know, you can't just go and implant yourself on someone's channel in order to take stuff from it, because people start getting very tetchy around what is theirs, right? What is theirs, right? You'll get yourselves up in a complete bind, right? In a complete bind. You will. Okay. People will start worrying about subscription rates and view rates and everything else because they're connected with other things, right? The connection of oneself is building it for oneself. If you look at the people that have got, like, say, You know, some people I watch like Dr. Mix and things like that, right? You know, I tried it. I'll be honest. I was even part of one of those that you know, I made a song and I wanted to know about like how to get my music and stuff out there and whatnot. And I kind of like, you know, put it out there and said some nice stuff, but I just said, you know, can you take a look and blah blah blah, see what you think. You know, deleted it, completely deleted it and took it off and didn't really want people that were on there doing that. And he gets asked so many times, can you like, you know, and it doesn't work, and you'll notice a lot of people are like, I don't want anything to do with people, like, you know, it's my business, right? So this is why this doesn't work. It doesn't work in the end because of what people teach. You see, people teach a different way, you know, for instance, right? So if you're like looking at life coaching and all of that, right, I teach and I life coach, or whatever it is that people label it as. It's just the energy of the name life coach that fucking really annoys me, right? But, you know, life is a lie coaching, right? It's even, I've even forgot to take it down. See, I go against my own word. When I first started Patron, it says Seven Tarot is made a thingy about tarot card readings and life coaching. I've been meaning to actually change that for ages, right? It just means that, like, you know, you can do something and you can say something for quite some time, but like if you look at another channel, trust me, they will be saying things completely and utterly different to another, and then completely different than another, right? Completely and utterly different, right? So I can look at it and think, wow, that's really not how I would read. That's really not how I would look at that scenario at all. People would do that with me also. That's really not how I would be doing things. I wouldn't be saying, and I get it, you know, you shouldn't be channeling, you shouldn't be doing all of this. He's not a channeler, he's not a reader, and I get it constantly from other people, you see. So when you're connecting with other people, it's not a great idea because you'll never get people that believe in the same things as what you do. Plus your things, your conditioning and your calling will literally change all of the time, right? So, you know, when it comes to mixing business with pleasure or mixing stuff or like, you know, it's just not always a great idea, you know. Well, not with tarot and things like that. I mean, I don't know. Like music and stuff like that is pretty good, I feel. Right? Is good. You know. But yeah. I don't know. It's just that you don't... I get this feeling around people feeling as if they're working for someone else. You know, working for another reason for something. Anyway, let's see. I don't know. I don't give a shit. This is probably where people start looking at me very weirdly. But let's see. It's just energy. Like I said, for me, I channel messages. Don't ever look at me as offending people because I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about people. Right? I'm here as a conduit and a tube to give you messages. And whatever they are, those messages rub people up the wrong way because I don't have a filter. I'm just like, right, if there's a message there and they want me to talk about it, that's what spirit wants me to talk about. If you go against my spirit, you're pissing off a spirit. That's not me. I don't give a shit, right? You're defacing an energy that's trying to tell you something, and that can also be me a lot of the times. You know, your karma is blind, right? Trying to tell you something, right? If you don't get it, you don't get it, right? So for me to do my job right, I have to pretty much just give you what it is that through my calling that they tell me, right? That they tell me. I am a sacrificial lamb, right? I am the sacrifice. I sacrifice my life and my job and what people think of me to give them messages. Right? Sacrifice. It's just a simple world, two hearts living in two separate worlds. You've got to be dealing with Gemini somewhere. Did you know Lucifer slept with Eve? Did you know that one? Anyway, never mind. Let's see. The external energies of Aquarius. So, Knight of Swords. So, yeah, you've been talking with your partner more than likely, but external energies is that you've got clients that have probably been leaving or coming in very quickly. Probably been given. Right. Quickly. Right, some of you are tarot readers and you've got clients and stuff like that, whatever it is. Okay. Let's see. External energies of Aquarian, what's been going on around them. So you've been working, there you go. Everybody's like, I've got clients, I've got people, I'm a psychic medium. Everybody tells me I know, join the queue. Sorry, but I've even had people that have been like hounding me on my actual Facebook. I just need to let you know that I'm a psychic medium and I do what you do. I know, sorry, but please join the queue, because everybody says that. Everybody. Everybody. Trust me, when you are like this and you have this, everybody wants to let you know that they're psychic, that they're a medium, that they talk to the dead, that they, you know, trust me, they do. Everybody does. Okay? It's, you know, I'm sorry, but it comes across weird, but to me that's kind of not like, wow, that's fascinating. I'm kind of like, yeah, I get that every day, and people like, you know, sorry, but small talk around all of that is kind of like, well, I don't know, tell someone else. Sorry, what I do, you know. So some of you here are tarot card readers, you're speaking to the dead and all of that kind of stuff. Somebody here around your dad also, so Elijah, my apologies and everything else with you and your mum. Here's something to do with that. Okay, yeah, something around a child here. Some of you have got children and they're run ragged here. They probably go to and from, some of you just been like going to and from work, backwards and forwards from work. I'm supposed to be looking at external energies here. Some of you have been talking to friends and people, and these are, like I said, this is client war. This is just going from one tarot reader to another tarot reader, from one tarot reader to another tarot reader, from one tarot reader to another tarot reader. Trust me, you'll be obsessed about it. You'll be obsessed about it. It'll be on your mind 24/7, 24/7. Right. Let's see. External energies. External energies around Aquarius. Yeah, so blocked, the answer is no, so don't come at me, because I'm a Scorpio. Well, Scorpio rising. But, yeah, something to do with, like, you had this moment where you was talking with a person, then all of a sudden it was blocked, and they said no, here. Yes and then no. This is like, I'm sorry, but I'm really getting these messages. This is like, well, I can go here and I can get it from here, but I can't go here and get it from here, because this person like Steve says no, this person here says yes. This person says yes, this person says no. Right, so the hard knock lives or whatever your messages are that come through from spirit, that's up to you what you do here. Okay, but trust me, well, lessons learnt there, okay, is there's an energy of yes and there's an energy of no. There's an energy of yes and there's an energy of no. Okay, well then if that's no, I'm going to go here and get it. Okay, because I know I can get what I want here. I just know that when I turn up here, the answer's no. Right. So there's the energy of like, well, you're blaming everybody. That's how difficult that is being a medium. Right? Is that you struggle with energy that you know that you don't know. It's a feeling. So how can anybody ever be right if you're a medium and stuff like that, right? And people say, use your intuition. And you are, and you kind of think, you know what, I know something is wrong. I know something's up. I just can't prove it. So then what do I believe in? Manifestation. So what stops you from doing that? Everybody and everything within your chart. Me, I have a Gemini moon, so my emotionally intelligent connection of myself tells me left, right, forward, backwards, left, right, start a project, finish it, don't finish it. Ah man, planets at the moment, because I'm open, is making me feel extremely anxious, fed up, frustrated and pissed off. Saturn, the moon, God knows what else. I feel, man, do I feel like so annoyed or angry and I don't know why. So how can anybody truly manifest through those times? That's spirit will stop you. That's planets that will stop you. You can't have everything at once, right? Spirit is in design of what you get, when you get it, what you get, what is meant for you. Okay, when, right? So through those energies where people will say manifesting, right? It's absolute bullshit. It's bullshit. Because you have to do things in your life that will stop you from, like, you have, I think that you have like periods of things. When that aligns up in your chart, that's a really good time. That's normally when the clocks will start to say, be careful of your thoughts because you are manifesting at a high rate. That is a very short period that you can start to manifest something in the future. It won't happen immediately, I don't believe. I think it will just start, but it's only actions within astrology when it lines up that your energy is open fully in order to be able to start to manifest what spirit wants you to manifest. Okay, but then you'll just be blocked again, and then you'll start going crazy and blah blah blah, and basically undo what you've done to manifest. That's why things will come in very slowly, right? Because it is only designed within your chart to say how much you get when you get it. So be careful of your thoughts. You're manifesting at a speed of light. Okay, so wow, it's real great. All right, okay, I'm manifesting something, right? And then within the next day or a few hours or something, your mind starts to change, and then the moon or whatever then starts to make you feel extremely frustrated and fed up and think negatively. Then you've just undone all of the work that you're supposed to have did through the times that you were manifesting. So basically you get shit. You get fuck shit stack in life, right? So things pile up in your life: stress, worry, panic, everything else. I feel anxious, I feel frustrated. Why is things not manifesting? Why did I only get a little something? Because time said, it's not quite time yet, right? Here. So I've got no idea where that's going, but you know, that's just what Spirit tells me. So you've kind of got this answer externally here around you of like, yes, okay, yeah, immediately, bam, no. Yes, immediately, bam, no. These can be anybody of friends, siblings, not wanting to be around them, but maybe being around your partner. Yes, I want to be around my partner. No, I don't want to do anything at work. Right? It's hard to listen to. It's hard to listen to the truth. So people get tetchy, get fed up, get pissed off, disappear. Right? Because they realise they turn up somewhere to take something, and then when they realise, okay, well, I'm really not going to get anything out of this person, okay, I'll go. Okay, I'll come in, get something. Okay, can I have that? No. Okay, then I'll go. Okay, so you've kind of got a lot of these energies that are all floating around you, okay, in your energy, that are after something, basically. So I'm only after something, and then once I've got it, I've gone. Right? I'm only after something. As soon as I've got it, I'm off to the next reader. As soon as I've come in and got all the free stuff, I'm then off to the next one to get another reading that's free, and then go to another one to get another reading that's free, and then to go to another one that's reading that's free. Occasionally, you get a person that actually may want something. Okay, so it's kind of like, okay, I'm going here to get something free. I'm going to go here to get something free. You can offer whatever you like for free, but still, again, if it isn't anything that you get from it, you're still not getting anything from it. Okay. So, like I said, if you're all doing channels and stuff like that, be prepared to put work into yourself on your own for 3 weeks. 3 weeks? I wish. 3 years. 3 years. Right, 3 years. And even then, if you've got, like, say, 25,000 subscribers or, you know, whatever, that the YouTube money is not going to be enough to support you for your mortgage and your house and your home, unless you're fortunate enough that you already have that. Right? So, like I said, you know, be prepared that YouTube is not also going to pay you enough money. Then also, you know, if you've got certain things about you and blah, 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 people are going to want that. But don't forget, there are millions of tarot readers out there. Millions, thousands, millions. Okay, everybody that offers a load of things for free. Okay, free. So what you form is a group and society of people that like what you offer. Right here. So there's something here around business, but what I am picking up is that there is something externally around you of somebody taking things for free, taking it and then going off, but then not getting it for free here. Okay, so externally, these are people that come and go to get stuff for free, and then they go off and get something else for free somewhere else. Sorry, I'm really not trying to tempt you into buying anything. I'm just saying that the external energy is that I'm coming to get things for free, and then I come here and then I don't. Okay, so you've kind of got some sort of like war thing going on. It's all like the only external messages of, you know, what I can kind of pick up. Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. I don't know why I keep picking up this energy of somebody that is married to an extremely rich person. That somebody is like in a marriage already, and they're like in a relationship or married to some, or like in a relationship or something with a person that like is the provider of money. So please don't take offense, but like somebody that like their husband is like got a lot of money, right, and their husband goes out and works, and it leaves someone free in order to be able to do this, in order to be able to do it for free here for free. But yeah, something here, like I said, Ace of Cups, free. Free, free money, free ride, free everything, free, 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 free. Okay. But that will be designed within people's chart to say that people can do that for free. Right? If you're very blessed and fortunate enough to have a great life and you can do things for free, then people always want things that are free. Right? 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, Virgo energy. 9. So there's some kind of like feeling down or low about working on something here. Like I feel like I'm losing something. Because it's also given from a Virgo energy to this energy. Like I'm giving you something. But it's controlled through Virgo. Hermit. What's the Hermit for? 6, yeah, attention. So, I don't know, some of you could have been working on your relationship just lately with somebody here. The relationship factor could be good, but that's not the factors that I'm looking at in here, okay? This is an external reading. So you've got Capricorn, Gemini energy, 6. And it's kind of like I'm doing things and giving things here. 4, and then this is where people turn up to me and I say no. So, 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. So destiny fames the fortunate. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, something to do with... these are all sort of like client energies here. There's money. It seems to be money that you've like externally, you've kind of got these energies that are like been disappointing, like disappointing but appointments, making appointments, phone calls and appointments. What's going on externally around you? Well, you've kind of got this energy here of someone that's going here to get opportunities in life and then going here and not getting them because you can't get through to this energy. Which means that I want it from here, but I can't get it from here. But I'll go here and I can get it from here. So then, like I said, these are people that are trying to get other people's subscription rates. It's all I keep picking up. I'm going here to get it from you for free, and then I'm going here, but not getting what I want from here. Okay? Because I'm also hearing like depends what I'm offered. Like I'm only really here just to see what I can be offered. Like what am I being offered? What am I getting out of it? So I'm getting this energy of someone that's kind of in the thought process here and the manner of, well, I'm only really here just to get what I can get out of it and then leave. I'm not really here for anything else other than just to get what I can. I mean, I don't give a shit, you know, here, but that's what I'm hearing. And me being me, I just speak out my mouth and not my arse. So, yeah, so that's like external energies that are around you. Floating energy, really. Like turning up, getting things, and then turning up and not getting things. It's weird. But yeah, I mean, these are, you know, I don't know. I just keep picking up something around tarot readings. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's your reading. So if you want to join, you can. It's the full access bundle. This is where everybody vacates and goes somewhere else. But never mind, but I have to earn a living as I can't do YouTube. So this is over on the full access bundle only. What you will get is a plethora of readings over there because you've got yearlies, bi-weeklies, monthlies, and everything else. And then after the month is where we do all of the weeklies, and that's where they all go to. I'm sorry about my dog. That's where they all go to, but what you will get is a weekly reading clarified to see what you've got coming up and how the energy can change and what messages I can give you for that. And then we do a you versus them, but in thoughts and feelings. How do you think and feel about your partner if you're in one? How does your partner think and feel about you if you're in one? If you're not and the dynamic is there, I then look for the messages of how that can be metaphysically or physically, and then also look at how this can be working out around work and also friendship. Okay, different energies of people's minds, their thoughts and their feelings about things. But sometimes I get very personal. So if you don't want to know, it's probably best to not look. Okay, but that's pretty much what I do. So if you want to join, it is over on the full access bundle. You can find the video that does explain everything below. First, if you haven't joined and you want to join, and there's loads of stuff over there. The free music is also over there now, so if you like Angel Radio and you do want to download it as an MP3, you can, because that is also added into the full access bundle now, where all the music that I make and produce and master, that gets put out as an MP3 downloadable also over on the full access bundle on Patreon. But you can find anything that you would like below. Thank you for just watching. Okay, whichever way it is, Aquarius, don't never take any notice of me. I'm just a conduit of message. Okay, but thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Okay, and you can find all links provided below. Any like, share, comment, subscribe, all that kind of thing really does help out the algorithm of the channel. Thanks very much, and or even a dislike, that still helps also, but I'd rather a like, but it's up to you. Thanks very much, and I'll see you soon.